Welcome everyone, it's RustyMoney here. This is a place of live streams, challenges, let's plays and more. So sit back and relax with your favorite beverage and a delicious donut, and I hope you enjoy this next creation. Welcome back everybody to another episode of Saving Woodland Incorporated with myself, RustyMoney, here on New Frontier. So we're just finishing up a log transport contract. We got $18,574 now. We have moved into October, and as you hopefully enjoyed there, you saw a little bit of action that I did off camera with the time lapse of some fertilize contracts and leased a fertilizer spreader. And I also did a little off-camera work on our new field back at the farm. So I got it fertilized, limed, stone picked, got like 806 liters of stones, and put that in our cement factory. And now we have pallets of wood planks here at the sawmill that we could sell for a little bit of money. We don't have any stones over at our cement factory yet. Any cement bags, I mean, from our stones. We just haven't produced enough stones out of the ground yet, or even have a purchase point for stones placed anywhere. So now we'll finish up this transport contract here and collect on it. Okay, the contract is finished. Let's collect on it. $7,395. Alright, well, we're up to 25,969. We have those 4 pallets of wood planks right there that we can sell to get some more money. First off, my telehandler. It needs a little repair work done, and I'm gonna go ahead and get it repaired because it just feels like it's lost a little bit of its horsepower. Which it doesn't have much horsepower to start with, but I would love for it to be in better condition. So we're going to go on over to the store here and we're going to repair it. Most of that log transport money will probably be ate up in the repair from our equipment, but that is what it is. You can see the fog is heavy here. I do like that new feature with FS25 with this fog, but sometimes it's, I don't know. I like it, but at the same time, sometimes I don't like it. But it does make it feel more real life, so that is kind of cool. Hope you're all doing well. We're recording this on Sunday, and hopefully you will see this in the morning on Monday. Might help if we do get our telehandler over in the right spot, right? Alright, now let's repair this stuff. We'll see what it all entails here. Okay, actually, wow, okay, repair, $5,382? Wow, we haven't even used it very much. We haven't even used it 10 hours. Alright, let's repair it, R3. Okay, let's go ahead and repair our forks for $57 since we're here. We'll repair the weight too for $13. Okay, so we did that. We repaired all that stuff. So we're back to 20,516. Yep, see, log transport contract was just to help with our repairs. But I feel that was the smart thing to do. Now, we need to get up to our farm. I am gonna go ahead and I'm gonna make a risky decision. At least that's how I feel. That nice size field I got. I think I'm gonna go ahead and put our first crop in the ground besides grass that we already have growing. And I think I'm gonna just do that whole field in that crop. And I'm gonna go ahead and do barley, I think, instead of wheat. So we're gonna put barley in that new field. And I already have another area picked out where we could take out some more trees and put in another little field and still plant grass yet before we get into winter. So we at least have 2 grass fields. Now, this next one that we'll create probably won't be very big, but in the position where I'm gonna place it, or I should say create it, is right next to that grass field right there that we already got. So then maybe after the first cutting off of both fields, then we can plow them together and make one big grass field. We'll see. Not quite decided here on what I all want to do, but I think we're moving along well. I'm really having fun here. It's just hard to get going. Using all of this base game equipment pretty much. There isn't too many mods in the mod hub that I have actually installed myself. Alright, where are we gonna park our log trailer? Let's just go around the building here. We'll park it over here on the other side of the silo, I think. Man, that weather station is sure noisy, but hopefully that helps us out. That little weather station we got by our trailer house. We'll park it right here, I think. That's a good spot. Let's just park it right in here. Oh, you know what? No, let's not do that. We'll go over here. We'll go over it. Whoa! Hey, I hit a tree. That wasn't good. I just repaired that manure fork. Now I'm gonna have to repair it again because I just bent the tines hitting that tree. Let's just park it there. Ooh, wow, that woodpecker was kind of noisy. Alright, now we got to... Let's get rid of our fork here. Get rid of the fork. We get rid of our weight over here. Don't really need the weight. Okay, let's get the cedar. And I think we might have enough product. We'll see what we got in the old silo. Let's just back it over there. We'll back it up on there. I know I got some seed and maybe some fertilizer in there. We'll see what we got here. Oh, might help to get it on there, right? Come on now. Oh, are you not gonna load into... Okay, that is weird. Don't tell me. Well, there we go. Solid fertilizer. Let's fill that up. Okay, now, can you fill up my seed now? Well, see, it collides. There we go. There we go. We got it now. We are good to go. Alright, now, let's get turned around. We gotta select barley. Let's make sure we select barley. Okay, we got barley set on there. We go ahead over here to our field, our new field that we got all ready to go here. We're gonna put the entire thing into barley. I think it's gonna be a great move. I was gonna split the field, but I think we'll just go ahead with risking it all. Putting barley in, because you know we can lease items, so I can lease a harvester. If I don't have the money to buy one, we could lease the harvester plus the header. I know that's 2 items, so I wouldn't really be able to lease one more thing, but at least it would allow us to get this barley harvest done then. I think this is gonna be a smart move. A little risky right now, but I think it'll pay off. You know, I think we'll be okay. I got a bunch more trees here we can cut out and move over to the sawmill. There is something in used sales right now that I'm really considering on purchasing. Let's see how much money I get out of those pallets of wood planks that we could go sell. Maybe I will purchase that used item, which I think would really be a nice benefit to our land here. Alright, let's Let's get this now. Get that back down there. There we go. Get this little barley. You know, the only thing that I don't care for is my edges of my field are not straight. That is one difficult thing for me to overcome. But this is going to be really cool when it's all done. Let's see what kind of money we can get off of this field of barley. It's actually a pretty decent sized field for the land we got here. I think it'll be a great thing. Now, the only items I got on lease right now is this cedar, I believe, and I think that's it. Maybe a spreader. Let's just take a look here quick with you. We go to others over here to vehicles, and you can see here, if we go down, there's our Great Plains solid stand 1500 cedar leasing. That's it. That's all we got on lease right now. So I could lease 2 more items if I needed to. I just got to make sure if I want to lease a 4th item, I got to return one of the other 3. So I've been trying to do a very good job about that, maintaining only leasing 3 things at once. Now, the other thing too is we did have comments about contracts and being able to borrow the items, so we will borrow items on contracts. I haven't really had to borrow items on contracts really too much yet. I really, well, haven't done too many contracts. I did those 3 fertilizing contracts you saw in the time lapse there at the beginning of this episode. Other than that, really haven't done too many. So we will take advantage of borrowing the items when we need to. I need to get some more trees cut down so we can get another field put in the ground. Or maybe a greenhouse or an animal pen. We just don't have a lot of money though. That's the only problem. A greenhouse would be nice. And actually, for those watching, in FS25, I haven't touched greenhouses and I haven't touched anything with animals yet. As the only 2 things I've done for content really so far in FS25 is this series here and the Can You Survive challenge on Riverbend Springs, where I started with $11 and no land or equipment. So, haven't gotten far enough to actually have anything else besides, you know, being able to finally get my property and a few pieces of equipment. So yeah, I haven't even touched greenhouses or animals. Haven't touched too many productions really. The first productions I really have touched that I physically have owned is these here. On this series I created, where we own the sawmill and we own the concrete plant. Well, that's just how I wanted to play this one. But this, again, this is going to be a nice barley field. I think that this was a good choice right here. To just go ahead and put crop in this field. and then make an area for another field where we could put in a little bit more homegrown grass to get a better yield instead of relying on the native grass in the lands of New Frontier. But I believe I'm going to go ahead here, everybody, and do a little jump cut of putting this seed in the ground. So we'll be back with you after I have got this all seeded. And we'll move on to our next little thing that we're going to do. So we'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Well, we got that transport contract all done that you saw. Made a little bit of money off of that, but then we had to make some repairs. And we got our field of barley seeded in and taken care of, but now it is time to sell our first load of wood planks from our sawmill. So we're going to go ahead and get these loaded and take them over to the warehouse and sell them. That's the best place that they're selling right now. I've got a few things in mind that I'd like to purchase, possibly with this money. I shouldn't say a few things because we probably ain't gonna have enough money to buy a whole lot of stuff. There is one thing in particular I'd like to buy. I need something with a little bit more horsepower, a little bit more pulling power. In some cases, that telehandler is doing well, but just really could use a third vehicle of sorts. You know, we got our truck here, which doesn't hook up to everything, and we got our telehandler that's doing well. Alright, let's strap these in and go get this stuff sold here. We got 5,000 liters, it looks like, of planks. So we'll go make a little money off of this. Not a whole lot, but a little is better than none. And we need to start cutting down more trees. More trees make wood chips. Make an area for another field. Let's pull in here. We'll go around the farmer's market over to the warehouse and get this stuff sold. So we'll go ahead and back up to the warehouse. We get things unstrapped here. $18,987. All right, we got 40,366. That is sweet. All right, now let's go ahead and let's get back over to our property. We do have some silage bales ready to sell now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and we're going to sell our silage. We'll go ahead and get our bales loaded up and move those over to the sell point. So I'm going to go ahead and get these loaded. Let's check them here. Okay, that's silage, that's silage, that's silage, 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 silage. And can we lift these? Ooh, we can't lift them. Alright, we're going to need some help lifting those, everybody. And getting them on the truck to get them sold. So I'm going to get these loaded, and we'll be back with you to sell them. Alright, welcome back everybody. Well, I got those 6 down there by our field loaded, and now we got these other 2 that were here at the farm when we started. So we're going to go ahead and sell these 2 silage bales as well with them. We just got to get them loaded up here on the truck. These aren't probably your professional stack of loading, but we'll survive. They'll make it. We'll go down and sell them at the farmer's market, see what we get, and decide from there what I might buy. We got some straw and hay bales here that we can utilize as well if we need to make a little bit of money, or use those to help us with the sale of our next load of some kind of bales, whatever it might be. So we'll go ahead and load this last one up. Get it here centered kind of on the trailer a little bit. Alright, that's good enough. We'll get in the truck and we will go sell those. Let's fix the strap here on those. Alright. Let's fire up the truck and go sell 28,000 liters of bales down to the farmer's market and see what kind of money we end up with. And then we'll come back and I'll show you the area that I'm gonna start logging out, where we're gonna put another field to help us here at Saving Woodland Incorporated. Better slow down so we don't tip the truck over with the heavy load. Alright, here we are at the farmer's market. Let's go ahead here and sell these bales right here. We'll take the straps off. Wow, $10,658. Nice. We're up to 51,025. Alright, now, it ain't exactly what I was hoping for in money. I was hoping to get a little bit more money to, you know, buy something with a little bit more horsepower. So I think we're going to take a look at a couple of other items and get those purchased. We'll go ahead and get in our telehandler and go down to the store. We need to drop the weight, probably, just in case. We can keep the forks on. Well, let's just take the forks off for right now as well. Don't need them down there at the store anyway. That way we're safe with what we may purchase. Okay, let's go down to the store, take a look at a couple of things, and venture over and show you the area that we're gonna start logging out to create another field. I'll probably log that area out, potentially off camera before the next episode, and I'm gonna turn it all to wood chips and then sell whatever wood chips out of what we get there for more income. The area isn't gonna be a very big area, but it'll help. It will probably be another field a little bit smaller than our first grass field. Might be about the same size as well, I don't know. We'll see once we get that far. Alright, let's go in here and take a couple of looks at things. First off, wrappers. Okay. The reason we're going to look at these wrappers and the prices is because there is one here in used sales. There is this one right here. And I'm highly considering that. I think it might be of good use before we lose it in used sales. And I don't think it's going to be a matter of it's going to cost very much to repair it. It does say it's got 36.6 hours on it, though, so the repair could be costly. I wish we knew what that would cost. But the other thing we're going to purchase is here in, let's see, where's it at? Right here in rollers, we are going to buy this here roller for $3,100. We can afford that. And that will help our yield of crop in our fields. So let's buy this. Okay, and then let's go ahead and how much is it to lease that wrapper when we need to lease one? We have a telehandler, so that would 3-point and telehandler. Let's see, telehandler lease. $867 just to lease one. You know, I think I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on that, buying that wrapper. Because we're not wrapping any bales right now anyway. But we do have a field that needs rolled. So we will be utilizing this for that. So this should help. So now we can roll our barley field, and we can potentially roll that grass field of ours too, but that might not be worth it right now because it's already grown. We might have to just roll it the next time it's available to be rolled. Alright, we will park this roller by the field, and we will show you the area that we're going to log out into wood chips. So let's just put this right here. We're going to go into the landscape screen. And we're going to float on across our grass field right here. So you can see that grass field is a pretty good size. And we own the land over this way on the other side. Over here to our border line right here, you can see our border right there. So what I want to do is I want to put in another square field right in this area here. So you can see here, I'm started to cut down a couple of trees right there. I'm going to go straight across right here where we got that one cut down. You can see the stump right there. We're going to go straight across here and square this off a little bit to where there isn't very many trees. So it'll be just about this size right there. So kind of a small little field, but there's not very many trees, and we can get another field in before winter, hopefully. I'll get that logged out and turned to wood chips before the next episode, and then in the next episode we'll sell those wood chips. But we're going to go ahead and we've got to get this field here rolled now since we got it seeded. Get it rolled to improve our yield, hopefully. And we can hopefully make money off of our wood chips. And the next episode, off of logging out those trees to help us purchase something a little bit with more horsepower. I see this telehandler's got 170 horsepower, but we need about 200 horsepower would be nice. Just something a little bit more stronger than this telehandler. Probably gonna buy like an Agco white tractor. Only costs about $56,000. I think that would be a smart thing to do. So we might have to do some contracts too to help increase that money. But I'm gonna go ahead, everybody, and roll out this field here off camera. Hopefully keep this as a little bit shorter of an episode, and bring you back in the next episode where we sell wood chips off of that area I want to log out. I don't think we get a whole lot of wood chips. Maybe we'll get around, I don't know, maybe we get around like 24,000 liters. 3,000 liters of wood chips per tree would be nice. So even if we got like 8 trees down, maybe we could end up with about 24,000 liters. That'd be some decent money, I think. So until then, everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you've enjoyed our progress here on Saving Woodland Incorporated here on New Frontier. If you've enjoyed this, please make sure you've dropped a tasty treat on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as a delicious donut. Don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and please share a box of donuts with all our friends and family by sharing the videos and the live streams from the channel. But from myself, RustyMoney, we will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one.
PlayStation